Hey guys, it's been a really long time since I've done a Q&A, so that's what I'm gonna do today. I asked you guys for questions on Twitter and Instagram, so I'm gonna try to answer as many as I can. First question from the Introverted Rose: which of BBC's Sherlock characters do you relate to the most? I'm not really sure I can say I relate to any one of them. My favorite is probably Watson. Of course I love Sherlock, he's really funny, but if I had to pick one that I felt more tied to, maybe not related to as much, I'm nothing like Sherlock. I don't feel like I identify with him at all, so he's really fun to watch, but Watson's always just been a favorite of mine. And I also really like the actor, so that helps as well. Samuel Quinny-Quineth asks, who's your favorite superhero? Probably Batman. I haven't read any comic books. Mostly my experience with superheroes has been from TV shows and movies, especially movies. So I'm sort of just basing this, I know, off of a limited selection of superheroes in comparison with all the ones that actually are out there. But Batman has always been a favorite of mine. I'm not really sure why I've always liked Batman. I think it's because he's very dark. He has a dark side, I guess. Batman is the dark side of Bruce Wayne, but at the same time, Bruce Wayne, he's not really. I feel like Batman is actually a better reflection of his actual character. Bruce Wayne is maybe more even of the false front. I have not seen the new Batman vs. Superman movie, and I hope that doesn't make me dislike Batman. I've heard mixed stuff about it already, but I'm hoping it's good. Zeri Booley asks, what is your favorite fictional power? I think my favorite has always been telepathy. There's a lot of things that would be really cool to do, like flying I think would be exhilarating, and the ability to read minds would be dangerous, but possibly cool. Being invisible would be pretty cool, I think, in a lot of ways, but telepathy has always been the one thing that I've always considered the most useful as well as the most fun, probably, to have. Literally, when I was a kid and a lot younger and stupider, I actually sometimes used to try to move things with my mind. I mean, in the movies, they never knew they had the powers until they tried, so, you know, gotta see. Sinistra Rose asks, have you watched or read Les Mis? If so, who's your favorite character and why? I have not read Les Mis yet. It's on my to-read list, but it's like over 1,000 pages, so it's a little daunting, so I haven't started it yet. But I have watched the musical and I've watched the movie version with Liam Neeson, so I'm somewhat familiar with the story, or at least the condensed version of the story. I think my favorite character would have to be Eponine. She drives me crazy in some ways because I want her so badly to find something else to live for other than pining over Marius, but just the fact that she's such a pure character and she comes from such horrible parents and yet turned out so good and so kind, and her love, while frustrating, is just so good. It's so honest, and I love that about her. Josh Gamergram asks, what's your favorite color? Purple. Definitely purple. It's not even fair to the other colors how much I prefer purple. But if I had to pick another one, I think I just generally like pastel colors. And I also really like red for my clothes. I think it looks pretty good with my complexion. UKGK asked when I started working at VAT19. I did last August. Ahmad asks, how many novels are you currently writing, and are you writing novels? I'm writing one. I think that's probably plenty for me right now. It's not a daily thing because I just don't have time to do it every day, but I try to do it about once a week-ish right now, and when I do it, I try and focus for at least a couple of hours. That's the plan right now. It's going pretty well. Dave Wood asks, what do I do with my life? I'm not even sure I figured out what I'm doing with mine yet, so I'm not really sure I'm qualified to give anybody else advice on this. Generally, I guess if you're confused about what you want to do, just try and focus on stuff that you really, really enjoy and also something that you're really good at. Preferably, there's something that you're both good at and that you enjoy at least somewhat, and maybe that will give you a little more direction. Also, don't be afraid to just try stuff, because sometimes you don't really know if you like it until you kind of get into it. That doesn't mean you should go and get an entire degree in something you might hate or something. I mean, that's a little bit excessive. But if you just want to take a class in something, or if you want to look up some stuff online and figure out how to do something, that's really the only advice I can give you. Nobody really has it figured out. Nicholas Stinchcombe asks, how does one actually navigate the 3 wishes portion of A Genie in a Lamp without getting ironic wish twisted? That is a very good question. I guess you could make your first wish that the genie would follow your intentions, if that works. You could maybe have really simple wishes, so instead of like wishing that you were rich, you could wish that you had $1 million sitting in your hand right now. Maybe you could write out a really long document detailing every little aspect of your wish and all the conditions, so that way the genie would have to get it right. Does that work? Is there a length limit for how long your wish can be? Or maybe you just shouldn't mess around with genies at all. Those dudes are dangerous. Those are all the questions that I'm going to answer today. Thank you to everybody who sent me questions. I think I was able to answer at least one from everybody. Now I want to pose one of these questions to you. So how about, what is your favorite fictional power? As always, thank you guys all so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.